I'm going to come.
Come, yes, come. Donald will come. In his pants or in J.D. Vance, Donald will come. Into the Oval Office and under the desk as well, Donald will come. Into the White House bathroom and all over the shower too, Donald will come. He'll come in the dining room and in the wine cellar as well. Donald will come, but he will not come in the bedroom. No, because that's where Melania refuses to come. Here we go, people. It's countdown time. This shit's getting real.
Did you get that from the Dr. Zeus president book?
I know it started to go that way, and when I was writing it, I was like, "Don't do that,"
Or green eggs and ham. I don't like green eggs and ham.
Yeah. I think the joke from Married with Children, when Al Bundy does green eggs and ham and he ends with, "I do not like my big red wife," was actually what got me to think of that. So, yeah.
I haven't seen that. I'll have to look that one up.
Oh, it's one of the funniest moments ever on that show. I do not like her in the kitchen. I do not like her when she's bitching. I do not like my big red wife, or some shit like that. I don't know, but it was hilarious.
Great. Love it.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? We're going to play a game tonight. So collectively, we're going to pick a few presidents from, are we going to say
Hollywood?
Yeah, Hollywood presidents. And we'll pick a few of the most popular ones, and then we'll do an election to see who should be president.
Yes, and they have to be fictional presidents as well, not like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he played Nixon. Not that kind of. and as much as I said that, I'd want to see that now.
Actually, yeah, because otherwise I would have gone for Christian Slater being Churchill.
Oh,
I know Churchill. It doesn't make sense, but
yeah, that's not a president. But then
Oh, now look under me where I'm talking. You see that gray box? That's where we used to put super chats. You remember, right? The super chats are never
not on this channel. We don't.
Not on any channel anymore. That's that Ko-Fi, coffee, whatever, Ko-Fi with the dash. It's the first link in our direct donation thing now. And anybody who donates through that buy me a coffee, Ko-Fi, it's not buy me. I shouldn't say that. I always get that screwed up. But anybody who uses that, your donation sits there on screen for everybody to see until the next person. And it even pops up over the name Pub Chat at the top. And because we want to glorify them more than the other services who completely rip us off and treat us like garbage. And wow, do I have a bone to pick with Stream Elements now? You pricks.
Yeah, it's our chat's job to treat us like garbage.
That's right.
Come on.
Yeah. Why are these people here otherwise? We don't need, we gotta. But yeah, so we're promoting them more because they're nicer about things. They give us a good feed for you guys to see what's going on, and Stream Elements. So here's the story. I'll try not to be too ranty about it, but I'm sure it's going to be a little bit. So Stream Elements won't do the pop-ups to say like so-and-so tipped or whatever, unless that YouTube channel that's linked to the account is live at the moment. So for the last few times we've done this show, like I know Heather Wiley in the chat did a direct tip for $6.66, and it didn't pop up on the screen. So today I went to take the Shills Live, this account that we're on now, and log into Stream Elements. And not only did they want to be able to you got to make our chat bot a moderator and a few things like that. Okay, that's no problem. They wanted full manager access to the YouTube channel. That meant that they could post videos, they could edit videos, they could delete things, they could change advertising settings, they can see how much you're earning and the whole 9 yards. And they would not take no for an answer. And I understand that.
So you did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And now I understand if you're using Stream Elements as a streaming platform, like we use OBS, we have our own private system for streaming the show. But some people use web services. Now, if you use a web service, you do have to give the manager permission because they're putting the live into YouTube. They need that. But we're not using those features. And as such, I didn't let them have those permissions, only the other ones. They wouldn't even let me create an account. Now, if you want to use Stream Elements, there is a way around this, right? Fuck you guys. You give them permission and go into Stream Elements and set up your account. But then if you're only going to use it for donations and merch and stuff, then go to YouTube or Google and take away the YouTube management of the account, and Stream Elements still works. But because that's a workaround, I guarantee that workaround fails in the very near future now that they're doing this. So I advise stay away from them unless you're going to stream through the platform, right?
Yeah, and if you're going to use it like full, up to the hilt.
Right. Because I mean, Restream, if you use that to stream, you've got to lock it in, right? But StreamYards, or is it StreamYards? What's the other one? Streamlabs. Streamlabs will let you use all of their pop-up features and donation features without having manager access to your account. Crazy stuff, man. Not right. So, yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody feels, kind of like nice and generous tonight, well, you don't have to be that generous, but, just pop us a Ko-Fi just to make sure everything's all working. And then you can watch Dick fall apart when it doesn't.
I believe it will work. I believe the new thing will pop up underneath. And I do believe that up there, right over the word pub chat, we'll get an alert as well.
Okay, I tell you what, we'll make a bet. If it works, we'll accept the donation. If it doesn't work, you'll refund it and double it and give them back.
I can't do that though. Like, it's not even allowed. You can't just refund somebody twice as much. They won't let you.
Well, you message, put your PayPal in, and we'll send it back and double it.
But the other thing with this Ko-Fi place is one account on as many channels as we want to use it on. We don't have to keep making a new one, and that's kind of annoying. You go into Stream Elements, and their little thing for making the alert pop-ups is annoying as hell and makes no sense to anyone. And by the time you get an alert that you're okay with, you can't copy it to the next one. You have to go back in, rebuild it. With this Ko-Fi place, it just goes on to all of them. It's just easier. Way easier. Plus, we get more money. So I like that too.
Yeah. Well, should we say it's not just the case that we get more money, it's just that the services don't get money. It's not Google just like making money hand over fist over this.
Google take 30%, or YouTube takes 30% from us right off the bat of everything you super chat or member up with. And then Google taxes us on the payout to the tune of another 10%. Right? With these Buy Me a Coffee and Ko-Fi and these other ones, you lose like 6 or 7%.
I hope the guy at YouTube who came up with the idea of super chats got a damn promotion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like an island somewhere.
Yeah. Putin's cat and the thing says, is it easier for the audience? Well, in this one, there's no option because this isn't a monetized channel yet. So if you want to throw something into the hat, you got to use the other ones, right? That Ko-Fi place takes PayPal. It takes the other services as well. So as far as I can see, it's as easy as me using. If I can make a payment through YouTube, I can make a payment through them. It's no different, right?
Yeah, it's no harder than when you set up your super chats for the first time.
Yeah. And for all of you folk who want to put stuff into the Boom Boom Fund, if you do like $100 super chat, well, we only get $60 of it to send to whatever we're fundraising for in Ukraine. Right? Hey, look, it works. See? Top one's a little cut off. I'll have to fix that.
So does that mean? Does that mean?
No, just doesn't.
Karen, you could be looking forward to an extra $10.
Yeah,
Hang
but
on,
hold
what
on.
did
PJ's
what's
PJ's one just came in and it's proper. See up at the top. You see?
why did the first one not then?
Maybe their username was too long and it needed a second line, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here,
Yeah, I think Karen gets another $2.50 back at least.
Okay. So we're also accepting applications for co-hosting duties.
Is anybody out there with a really, really, really long name?
So now, oh shit.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone dead. Message testing 1 2 3. What about if it's a longer message? That'll be interesting to see what happens. We'll just let Dick die in the corner there. It's somebody thrown some coins at him.
I just did that thing where I tried to literally inhale a sip of my beer. Oh my God. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm not done yet. Hold on.
It doesn't go in that hole. That's what all the women say.
Fish in the tank are looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, man?
Should get a close-up of them. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know how I have that light up panel and it's like, for cartoon text, and I should put it there so the fish can say something to me each time we're on the show. That'd be funny. Okay. What the hell? Okay, so now we get to the point where I have to find the list of this shit so I can call it out, and I did. So we had a donation come in from hey, wait a minute now. Am I doxing people? I wonder, because the first one here is a donation, $5 American that came through, and it was for the Boom Boom Fund, and that was Karen. But is that a name that people didn't like? I'm not giving your last name a shout just in case. I wonder if this is falling apart now. If there's a way, or when somebody, right? Can you put in the name you want, or do you just end up with a docs name in case you don't want that? Because the other donation from PJ came in as PJ CNET for $5. You can still see it on the screen, right? Testing 1 2 3.
Interesting. Because we don't. Do we have a Karen in the chat? I don't think we do we?
Literally or in reality? I mean,
well, as in a name in the actual list of people who are chatting in the chat.
It's just that whole thing with, okay, anyway, yeah. But anyway, thank you both, because we know our system works now. And, there's Karen. Yes. Okay. See, yeah. And YouTube username and name match up. Hensman. So, okay, good. I was just wondering about that whole doxing thing, right? Do people that watch YouTube... Huh?
Sorry, go on.
Well, do people that watch YouTube care? Or do only people that make the YouTube that other people watch care about doxing? Is this a thing that your average person even worries about? Not that I do.
Yeah, so you can put your name in or a nickname. So when you put your name in, you just make sure that it's the same as your YouTube username.
Okay. Time. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, so far it's working. So I like this. So on the Shills, all 3 channels now, if you want the bigger shout out on screen, it's not super chats. It's this Ko-Fi, whatever. How the fuck do I pronounce that stupidness?
You better learn. We're crying out loud.
It's been long enough. You think I would have by now.
Yeah. Call them up on tech support. How am I supposed to say your name?
Yeah. Speaking of tech support, my little complaint about them wanting manager access to the channel when I don't plan on using their streaming service, just their other stuff, and I wanted to know how I get around that. I got some blank, oh, you have to give us management access in order to use our service reply. So screw you, Stream Elements. That's it. I'm done with you. There's no way I'm bending over when you're not even going to put on a glove and lube it up first, right?
Not again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I haven't recovered emotionally from the first time. So, Ko-Fi won't let you use cents just to round it out. That's from Heather. Oh, okay. Oh, that means that we can't do $6.66. We can't do the gag.
No, we'll have to do $666.
Yeah.
Sorry, Heather. That's the rules. Strange they won't let you do that, though. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, surely it's up to you how much. I mean, what difference does it make to them? If it's like $6.66. What, I mean, really? Why do they have to make you round it up?
That's stupid.
We'll have to think of a new. Like 7 is the new number of evil. 7.
Yeah. Or we need a new donation service. We're going to start our own. By pagans for pagans.
Dear. I mean, we would like briefly talk about this the other day. I think we're going to end up getting some software developers to write code for our own streaming, which will include, community, which will include comments, which will include everything.
Yeah.
It will include the whole streaming service. All this video nonsense will be built in, and chat will be built in, and we'll just run it off the website, and we'll be the only ones doing it, and then we'll charge people millions of dollars to use it.
Yes, that's what we need to do, right?
Let's face it, at this moment in time, it seems like we're the only people who really know what they're doing.
Yeah,
and then we're just getting frustrated at just how rubbish all the other services are to connect in.
We don't have a big list of requirements to make it so that we can do the show the way we want to do, and yet not a single one of the commercial services fulfills that list.
Yeah, there's always something that breaks it.
Yeah.
Just like a really, really simple thing, like bringing people up on screen when they're talking.
Yeah.
Focus speaker, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So many times there's some of those just do not work, or you have to pay extra for it.
Yeah.
Or pay through the nose for it.
Yeah.
All the
services that you use are set up to have everybody looking like they're in the old Hollywood Squares TV show, or whoever's talking comes front and center with a little list on the side. But none of them will give us individual feeds into our broadcast software so we can make this layout the way you see it. And that's why very, very few YouTube channels have the layout we do on screen. It's because none of the damn services will give it to them.
Yeah.
Right?
It's strange.
And all we're doing is recreating the way Google Meets and everything else works. So I don't understand how it could be that fucking difficult.
No. To be fair, we have actually taken what Google Meets was like and pushed it quite a long way from there.
Yeah. And then all of the missing audio stuff and whatnot. Like, I can turn Dunk up, down. I have bass, middle, and treble EQ. I have a high pass filter. I have compression, limiting, noise cancellation. I have a noise gate. Now, if a bunch of what I just said to you is gibberish, that's because, anyway.
He talks gibberish, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right? I speak geek. But none of the other services give you that. None. Why? So then you watch how many of these live shows out there when somebody's using Zoom or something as a way to get people into the show, and one person's a bit too quiet, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Can't stand that. You can't even like put the podcast on your stereo and then grab a vacuum and start vacuuming, because you can hear one person and then the next person starts talking and they're too quiet. So then you go and you turn up the volume, but then the main person talks who's like got real gear and they're too fucking loud, and it just drives you nuts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing to all the people watching: if you ever do come across a channel that it does it as good or better, let us know, because we want to see it.
Yeah, and I'll get a hold of them, because I want to know what software, like, if you can do it even, better, I want to know what you're using.
Yeah.
I have no problems learning. I don't think by any means of the imagination that we're like the best or anything,
But we are. But if we do find someone better, we also want managerial status to their YouTube channel. We can shut them down.
Yeah.
we'll go all out Trump on them. Well, we're not going to have any competition whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, wait a minute. There's more things coming through here. You know what? Somehow it's not giving beeps. Do you guys hear on the stream? Is it getting a beep?
Heather Wiley put through a PayPal.
Oh, okay. And there's also a direct donation in from Paul Gilbert, $25 American. Boom, boom, test. Boom, boom's test succeeded. Thanks, Paul. We'll toss that in the fund. Good on you. And then, yes, Heather Wiley did come through on PayPal with none other than $6.66. And it's Mexico. Fuck yeah. Got it to work, baby. All right.
Are you sure that's what she said?
I added baby, but All right. So now I just have to get the PayPal to pop up to work. And we are using a paypal.me link, so I should be able to do it. Yeah.
Get on it then.
Maybe tomorrow says, check out Hal Sparks. He built his own spaceship interface with Windows for guests. Oh, yeah. But the like laying that out and having it like we actually used to do something like that. But how does he get the guests in the spots? And does everybody just have their own spot, or does he have the active window and the spots like we do? Right? Because all the services will give you an individual feed, but they won't also give you the group feed that we use. That's the big difference. You get one or the other, not both.
It was like, I remember at the early stages, we were looking at Unreal to do it. And, Unreal broke as far as bringing in live feeds from webcams because they don't like Mac. So that didn't work. But yeah, there was some really cool stuff you could have done. But
we were gonna do, because originally on the Shills there was nobody on camera. We were all avatars, and we were gonna be like Dunk, animated avatars. And we were going to do it live through the Unreal Engine, so you could have virtual cameras move around the set like a real TV show and different views and stuff. But no matter how complicated we got and how expensive it was going to be, it still wasn't going to be what we wanted. It never. I don't think I'm asking for that much.
You want the moon on a stick.
Yeah. He used AI to figure it out. Maybe tomorrow's saying. I'd have to see. I'd still have to see what he probably used an AI image or something, but I'd have to see how it brings the technology in, because that's the big thing. You can the combining the two different things has always been the issue. It'd
be great to say to get chat GTP. Have a look at this channel. Now, how do we do it better? Well, there are several ways you can do this better.
Yeah.
Get rid of the hosts for a start. They're rubbish.
Yeah. Like what was it? Zoom used to have NDI, which is a technology that would give us individual feeds and the group feed, but it always had a bit of latency. But now they've hidden that behind this massive paywall where you have to be a company to get NDI. Like they wanted, I think it was $1,200 a year out of me to enable NDI streaming again. And I was like, fuck you.
Oh,
Jesus
and wasn't you supposed to have like another server just to run the service?
Yeah, I would have had to build like a $6,000 PC just to run the software that they wanted $1,200 a year for, just to give me NDI, where they used to give me NDI on the old Zoom 2 years ago. All you had to do was just turn it on in preferences, right? I was like, what? You got to be kidding me, you know? Jeez, drive you crazy. So let's do presidents. Enough of this, right? Let's do presidents. So, yeah.
Throw a few names in.
Yeah.
And especially if you can give them not only the actor's name, but if you can name their president character name, that would be cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I bet no one can. I can't remember who Morgan Freeman was as president in the. What was that? That was the Meteor one, wasn't it? Deep Impact.
Oh yeah. That's but the waters receded.
Yeah. And hang on, no, that was it wasn't that Bruce Almighty when he played God.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I know for sure is every time he explains something, he gets another mole. Just trying to keep track of the new thing going on here. So hold on here. I think I'm caught up. Yeah. Okay. The live feed thing from that coffee Ko-Fi place is working. This is really good. I've got a web page where I can just look and see the new ones. This is excellent.
Okay. Yeah. Ronnie Rankin has come in with Harrison Ford. Yeah. That was on, what was the one?
It's the airplane
Air Force One. Air Force One.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get off my plane. Yeah.
Okay, so we got Harrison Ford. There's a good pick. You know, my vote for president might be Michael Douglas in American President with Annette Bening. That was a good one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who was it was in that one, Dave.
Oh, that's what's his nuts.
Yeah,
that's a good movie.
Yeah, but he was basically a lookalike.
Yeah. Sigourney Weaver catches him in the shower. Well, you're not my husband. That was awesome.
Yeah. I wonder which direction that gag.
Yeah. Well, she ended up with him, so I think we know.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had quite a nice cenotaph.
Yeah. Let's see what do we got? Deep Impact. Yeah, so that's Morgan Freeman, right? Mm-hmm. And the waters receded.
Michael Sheen play Nixon. No, Michael Sheen, and we can't have Nixon because that's a real president. But Michael Sheen played David Frost, who was interviewing Nixon. That was in Frost Nixon.
Oh yeah. Oh, Carl in the chat, Kevin Kline. Yeah, that's who played Dave. Daniel Day-Lewis, we got a few people saying. What president? When did he?
Oh no, he played a historical president.
Yeah, they're off the books then. Yeah.
Hang on, what was John Goodman? What president did he play? When was that?
President of the cookie shelf?
Roseanne? Don't remember that. Yeah. Kevin Kline played Lincoln. No, we can't have actual presidents coming back. No, that doesn't count. Can't have an actor playing an actual president.
Right. It's fictional presidents.
Yeah.
But Kevin Kline played Dave.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So someone says King Ralph. Hey, no, yeah, that's the King of England. That's not a president. That doesn't count.
Kind of the opposite. Until now, Until now.
Wizard of Oz says, the one in the Olympus Down, whatever that was.
Olympus Down.
Yeah, that was in that series of, there was like White House Down, London Down, and Watership Down
No idea.
countdown. Down and Out in Beverly Hills.
I've heard of that one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we need some votes here. So we need people in the live chat to vote for their fictional president, and we'll see if we can get an election going here. So I nominate Bill Pullman in Independence Day. So put a 1 in the chat for agreeing with the nomination and 2 to say no, screw that.
Today we celebrate our Independence Day. Dun, 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 dun.
Right?
Yeah, he was
yeah,
good.
Kevin's asking movies only. Yeah, fake presidents only. Or TV shows. That's cool. Yeah. As long as they're not acting as a real one, like no biopics or anything, right? Okay, so we got enough seconds to put Bill Pullman on the list, right? So let's see here.
What was the one with Jesus Christ. What's his name? From 24. Well, he played a president because everybody else was blown up by a bomb in the White House, and he was like the reserve president who stayed at home that day because they always keep one on the side as a spare. And he had to come in and become president. I can't remember.
That's like keeping Rob Schneider on the shelf in case you can't find a real comic, right? Okay, come on.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow's got it. Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, and Wizard of Oz. Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland. But I can't remember the name of the series.
Jack Bauer?
Was it? Yeah, no, that was 24. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the series. Like the spare one. Yeah. What was it
Out
called?
of the closet. Okay, so we need another one. Should we do one about Harrison Ford from what's it called again? Air Force One. So
Indiana Jones and the President's Plane.
That was funny. 1 in the chat for Harrison Ford, Air Force One, and 2 against. 1 for and 2 against.
I wonder what. I wonder what party they're are they going to be liberal or are they going to be Democrat, Republican?
No. Independence. No. Independence. Just keep it simple.
So we've got a lot of people who like Harrison Ford.
Yeah. So I'm going to put Harrison on the list.
What about Donald Pleasance from Escape from New York?
Oh, I mean, just because it's a Snake Plissken movie, that's right.
He was a horrible president, though.
Yeah. Kevin James played the president in Pixels. Yeah, he couldn't even make it believable. It was hilarious.
You got that white-haired dude in Star Trek 6 who played the president of Earth. Don't know if that counts.
Oh, I wonder. Well, in Trump's mind, that's equal. So
no, I think Trump wants to go full Morgan Freeman. He wants to go from president to God.
I think that we could get Trump knocked out of office real quick if we just have enough people badger him in public about being a president that didn't actually get the popular vote to win. He would lose his shit. If you're somebody who can take a punch, go piss him off. Come on. Yeah. It's worth it.
Yeah, take a bullet.
No, a punch from that old man, it would just be as sloppy as one of those things he leaves in his golden toilet, right?
Yeah, but he wouldn't be the one who punches. He'll have some dude.
No, but if you could get him riled up and say to him, you didn't get the popular vote. You're not really the big one that everybody wanted and blah, blah. You'd probably get him to snap and act like a little tantrum child, right?
Oh, just how Kirk got Spock to get angry.
Oh, hey, Super Chat Matt's in the chat there. Super big long username. It's January. Matt just crossed 8,000 subs, man. Congratulations, Matt.
Yeah.
Tell
us how it's done.
Matt, have you checked your YouTube channel? Because have you monetized it? Like, you got the watch hours? You got 8,000 subs. I mean, have you ever take a look? It's just
yeah. Monetize that bitch, Matt. Monetize it.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you nothing.
No. But yeah, it's just, Matt's got it figured out. The algorithm likes him.
Yeah. Doesn't like us.
Well,
or maybe it's just you.
That's logic versus ego right there.
I don't know how we figure that one out.
I'll tell you after.
We'll just put like a little patch over, like, your hexagon one day, and then we'll put a little patch over the top of mine, and then we'll see. see whose face makes YouTube angry.
It's probably mine.
Mm.
Yeah. Dead. I don't know who is here. We'll finish. I got a thing, but we'll finish president. So we got 2 names for the ballots. We need 2 more, right? So
we're gonna have Morgan Freeman in there.
Okay,
we've got to have Morgan Freeman.
We just do. Morgan is just a de facto addition, right? Because I mean, he played the president. He plays God. I mean,
Yeah, he drove Miss Daisy. He played a black man really well.
Yeah, he didn't even need the makeup. It was crazy.
Who else?
Hey, so we need a fourth.
Have we had any other black presidents?
Will Smith? Oh no, well, that was Barack Obama, right?
Yeah, they haven't offered him that role yet. I mean, we keep getting Jack Nicholson coming up. He was a bit of a sleazeball. Don't really like. No, I wouldn't vote for him.
We still got 2 out of 3 branches of government, and that ain't bad. I think that's like the only part of that movie I can even remember.
I just remember the flag being, planted in him.
Spoiler alert. Is that how that works? You're supposed to say it after, right?
It's not the first time, Jack Nicholson's had some stuff planted in him.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'd asked David Bowie, but sadly he passed. Well, Jack Nicholson's been getting quite a bit of votes here. Danny Glover was the president in 2012. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, another black president.
And he even does the whole sacrifice thing, although I'm not sure it was worth it the way it went down,
I can't remember what his sacrifice was at the end.
He just decided to stay in the White House and die and let other people fuck off. Yeah, it was kind of strange.
Like Biden. Yeah, tomorrow he's not going to walk out. They're just going to bring him out on a gurney,
like a refrigerator on one of those dollies.
Be quicker. Poor old Biden.
Yeah, I like him. I don't mind teasing him. It's not like I dislike him. I like the guy.
Yeah, Grandpa.
But if you're going to make fun of somebody,
who can't not like Grandpa?
Yeah, a great grandpa. But if you're going to make fun of somebody, you got to make fun of everybody, right?
Mm. Trying to think other presidents. Not Futurama. That was Nixon again. You can't have Nixon. No Nixons.
That's funny.
We wouldn't want him back as a head or an actor playing Nixon. We just do not want another Nixon again. Please, thank you very much.
Yeah. No. That's no.
Oh, Robin Williams in Man of the Year. Oh, I vaguely remember that. Wasn't that like Wasn't that very, really similar to like Bruce's Millions, where he ran a campaign, but he didn't actually want to become president? Was that right? I've got a feeling it's something like that.
Oh, what about Richard Dreyfuss in Moon Over Parador? I mean, it's not the president of the United States, but
what is it?
Oh, it's one of those. Moon Over Parador is the movie Dave. He looks like the president of or whatever of Parador, and he ends up having to impersonate him. It's literally that's where they stole Dave. It's the same movie.
Oh, okay, but in another country.
No, it's Hollywood movie. It's Richard Dreyfuss, like I think before Close Encounters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like mid 70s or something, or maybe like 79, 80, but yeah.
Don't know that one.
That movie is the reason why I always get confused with the guy who screws up the language in some fantasy movie I've never watched and a guy that does it in Moon Over Parador. Who's the, I don't think that word means what you think it means. Shit. I can't remember.
Yeah, it rings a bell. I can't remember. Yeah, we're probably the worst two people to do this because we can't remember shit.
Yeah. You know that guy with the fucking thing, Peter Falk? No.
No, he's the one without the thing.
Yeah. Oh, Val Kilmer. Right,
Martin Sheen. What was he president in?
Well, he was, what was that TV show called? The Oval Office or something?
The West Wing?
Yeah. I never seen that, so I never think about it.
Martin Sheen sounds like the kind of person I would trust.
Yeah.
But then I've not seen the show, so I don't know if he was a good president.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll just let that go.
Peter Sellers, Strangelove. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't trust Peter Sellers. He didn't know who he was. He didn't know who he was. He was a mixed up kid.
Yeah. Shout out here to Karen Hensman in the chat. Has just became a Patreon member. So big shout, Karen. Thank you very much. That's one thing we're communicating very badly, and we'll get to it soon. But most of our membership on YouTube is going to get erased except for 2 levels, and the rest of them are going to Patreon where, quite frankly, they belong. I know there's the odd hardcore Ukraine supporter that has an issue with Patreon, but we do more than just Ukraine stuff. And if you want to give YouTube 30% and Google 10%, we have memberships. But if you'd rather your money go where it should go, we're going to use Patreon right now, right? And to be honest, the whole thing with Patreon and Ukraine, I mean, sure, they've had some issues, but a lot of people that are Ukraine supporters use Patreon. They're just channels like us that don't show war footage. Right? Because that's what really it comes down to. People that throw all that hardcore stuff up on the screen, Patreon just goes, no, man, that's too much for us. We don't like that. You're making money off of conflict. And, I kind of get it,
But also when you think about it, I don't actually mind that YouTube gets like 30% because, if you think about it, they are actually supporting their local communities with that 30% by buying all that hookers and blow. So,
yeah.
Yeah, so, Matt, what are you doing? Stop it.
Yeah. What are you doing, dude? Yeah. He's not through the ones from the other day or something.
Yeah. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop doing that and go and get your channel monetized. Just stop it.
It's actually good advice.
Yeah, we do it. So we do that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, not often, but it happens. Yeah, see, he's got another one in. Matt, what are you doing?
Is it Matt? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Somebody type, Matt. Are you listening? You're being told stuff. He might be watching something else. He might be editing one of his videos, and he's just like sitting in the chat. Matt, are you listening? Just wave, just blink, do anything. Just
yeah. I'm gonna tell Pizza, no more for you. Yeah. Oh, if he got blocked from Pizza, man, he'd flip right out. So would I, though. Or no, I think it's Little Caesars for him. Pizza, Little Caesars. Pizza, I think, is more Canadian, right? Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It occurs to me now that we're going to have to find a pop-up for Patreon, because when somebody members up, I would like it to show up on screen, and we don't seem to have that. Damn it. That's more homework for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Heather says it's Little Caesars. Yeah, I thought so. But yeah, we need those other pop-ups, because I want to give more attention to the non-super chat donation options, because if you're donating to the Boom Boom Fund, we get to send way more money, right? And if you're donating to me, I get more beer. Dunk gets wine sometimes, but I like beer.
Sometimes.
Oh, don't even sell that. Fuck off. Just because you just give it over to your wife and then go slink off into the corner doesn't mean it didn't get sent.
I am currently drinking the finest tap water Surrey can provide.
Oh.
Well, when I say tap water, I mean it's 12.5% tap water.
Yeah.
Made from grapes.
Yeah. It's a bottle of wine where they didn't even filter the water first, you know?
Yeah, we took the lumps out, it wouldn't be crunchy.
Yeah, there's still 2 toenails in the bottle, you know? That's just...
Yeah, but it's the toes that are attached to I'm worried about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You've got to press those grapes somehow. Yeah, you're gonna lose a few appendages every now and then.
I remember
where did we get to the president? Where did we get to?
Yeah, we screwed this up. We needed our 4th president. We got 3.
Yeah, we never picked the last one.
We could just do a poll with the 3. Do you guys want a 4th president, or are we going to run with the 3?
Bill Palmer. What about Kevin Klein? Throw him in there.
Okay.
Because he was really nice, because he wanted to help people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, he's my vote.
Yeah. What? Let's see here. So,
Matt says his channel is already monetized.
Oh, cool. Good job, Matt. Awesome. Okay, and who was the 4th one? Klein, right?
Kevin Klein, yeah. Or Calvin Klein. I don't mind.
Yeah. Because it says it on your underwear. Okay, here's the poll. All right, here we go. I think I did this right. Is this going to work?
Yeah. Okay, I'm voting.
Okay.
Not too sure that's how you spell Klein.
Whatever. Fuck. Why do you think I didn't bother with Kevin? You know?
I mean, Kevin's easier to spell.
Not when you have trauma from the name.
Oh dear. Where did it go? I'll show it there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we should have had this on screen.
We do.
Wow. I can't. No, you don't see the numbers coming in.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can pop it up and tell you.
You can't read it.
And they're off. Coming out of the gate, we got Bill Pullman at 26%, Harrison Ford at 16%, Martin Freeman coming up with 37% to take the lead. Kevin Klein close in on the rails at 21%. They're heading into the first corner with 7 furlongs to go. Is that something to
Yeah,
do
you
with
said
horse racing?
you said Martin Freeman. I hope not, because he's like
Oh, Morgan, whatever. Yeah. I've
Martin is Watson in Holmes.
yeah. I've never watched horse racing, so I was really struggling to figure out how to do that.
Yeah. Well, do it as a Formula One. And there goes Pullman in the Bugatti. It's running at 24%. Harrison Ford is coming right up the backside. It's 19%. But Morgan Freeman is racing in the Ferrari. He's coming into the checkered flag. He's got 38%. And Kevin Kline is crawling behind with 19.
Okay, so
you do it like that.
Yeah, if that was Formula One, please never ever do it that way again.
Well, you do it then. I watch Formula One. I'm an expert.
Oh my God!
Go back to I remember what it was like in the 70s. That's all.
I said a thing today in a comment section that started a bloody war. There was a video that came out today where the stupid son of a bitch was trying to do that whole thing where the Porsche Carrera GT, the car that Paul Walker was in when he was killed, is an inherently dangerous car. And they're just not. The problem was after 4 or 5 years, there was no tires for the car to buy at retail. And everybody was running old, shitty, crappy tires that you should not be performance driving on. And that's pretty much what happened, right? So somebody in the chat put a comment, you have to know the conditions, you brake in a straight line, you shouldn't be trying to change your speed through the corner and stuff. And the person was 100% correct in context of the video, right? So I replied to them, well, it's just like Martin Brundle says in Formula One, brake in a straight line, dive to the apex, throttle up on the way out, and away you go. And for the most part, that is true, except like if you know driving, there's trail braking and a few other techniques and blah, blah, blah. But within the context of the video, we were talking about a car and old crappy tires. And if you're at speed and try to slow down or whatever in the middle of turning the car with no grip, you're going to spin out. Fact. Well, I didn't put in the part about, never mind trail braking and stuff. I just put, this is ridiculous. Of course it was, whatever, going too fast and blah, blah. And all these people started at me. Obviously, you know nothing about performance driving and blah, blah. Have you ever heard of trail brake and all this fucking grandiose bullshit? And it's like, I went to an auto racing school, you stupid fuck. I didn't bother with all of this, right? And it's funny, too, because every person that commented to me was so angry that they couldn't even get like period space correct in their sentences. And one guy's sentence was like, 75 words, and it was unbelievable. And I'm like, there's you're children. None of you have ever driven a real car because you don't have the education to earn the fucking money for it, and it was just ridiculous, the responses, and nobody puts the content together.
I bet they've all got the need for speed, though, playing on a PS4.
Yeah, exactly, right? It was unbelievable. I'm like, yes, I understand these things. I responded to like the first 2 people. The first one, I said, well, look, first off, learn how to form a sentence. Second, come back and then I said, no, don't. Because obviously you're not working within the context of the video and the comment, and you're too busy to show everybody you're right to take a moment to realize within context the comment is correct, right? And I just couldn't be bothered after that. Unbelievable. But wow, man.
People get awfully antsy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking at our vote. We got 50 people watching the show and only 25 votes. This is just like the US election.
Lord Thunder and Jeebus, boy. Come on, people. Let's get your votes in. Right?
There must be a bunch of people who are watching, but they're not in the chat. Are you watching on the telly? Just if you're watching on the telly, let us know in the chat. Oh no, you can't let us know in the chat, can you?
Watching. What's really stupid is YouTube has this thing. If you're watching YouTube on the television, which I do, you can connect your devices. So I connect my phone so that I can be in the chat while I watch something on my television. But then I go to swipe away to do something else on YouTube on my phone, and my phone starts controlling YouTube on my television. I'm like, I just wanted to be in the chat. I didn't want this. So then I try to unconnect them, and it's so stupid, you know? There should be a way of connecting your devices so that you're watching on the television and you bring up your phone and you just simply get the live chats. Why? I don't need my phone to become a remote control for my TV when I have an expensive remote control system that controls everything already. You know? The
So
hell?
if you are watching this on your telly and not on your laptop or computer, wherever, find a way, find someone with a computer, come back and let us know in the comments later, because it'd just be interesting to know.
Yeah.
How our audience, because we want to interact with you guys, and most of you are on the telly. Don't know, what can we do?
Yeah, and you know what I do is I just end up not connecting, opening the same thing on like an iPad or something, and then you can open the chat, scroll up slowly, and it maximizes the chat full screen, and now you have both. But why do they make it difficult? It's so strange.
I don't know.
You know?
Can you even interact with the chat on the television? I don't think I've ever watched a live show on the TV.
If you click to try to make a comment, it says, "Why don't you open a device that has a keyboard?" Well, or whatever it says. And meanwhile, I have a keyboard with a trackpad and a mouse connected to my NVIDIA Shield. I have everything I need, YouTube. Are you too stupid to know that? It's very strange, you know? I remember when I got the NVIDIA Shield, I was all excited because I was like, here we go. I'll be able to use my little Logitech with the trackpad and everything on YouTube. This is going to be great. And it completely failed. It's like, you got to be kidding me.
Through Coltofine says, I'm watching this on someone else's laptop. Ooh.
Oh. Are you watching somebody's
else? Do you know the person?
Yeah.
Or did you just break into someone's house?
Yeah. Are you sitting in their lap doing this? I mean, you know.
It's probably not even his account. He's broke into their house and he's watching. He's having a beer, put his feet up.
Having a souffle, running a bath, you know.
All right, now, okay. If you are watching if you have broken into someone's house and you are watching on a laptop, just make sure that they're subbed to all the channels. Okay, well, just make sure.
Yeah, 1 second here. 1 second.
He's gone again. He's off. Without any warning whatsoever. So where do we get up to with the votes? Well, we've got 27 votes now for president. Morgan Freeman is in the lead. Yeah, so everybody likes him. So yeah. Hey, one thing I noticed, we didn't have any women. Were there any women here? Didn't have any women presidents, and there's been a few of those in Hollywood, haven't there? Yeah, some. Can't think of any. Oh, hang on. Was Meryl Streep? Meryl Streep was president in Don't Look Up, wasn't she? Lisa Simpson. Yeah. Can't remember that, but I'm not a big Simpsons aficionado. Yeah, Meryl Streep. Who else has been lady presidents? Can't think of any. There's the hang on, isn't there a vice president, VP? Didn't she become president? I don't know. I don't know that show. It's from it was a woman from Kramer. I might even be getting that wrong. It might not have been Kramer. One of those shows. Michelle Dreyfus. I don't know her. What was she in? Taylor Dowdy. What was Michelle Dreyfus in? Oh, yeah, of course. She was in VP. Just got it. Glenn Close was acting president when Harrison Ford was hostaged. Was she a bad acting president? Did she want the President Harrison Ford to demise. It's been a long time since I've seen that film.
Which what? Who?
I was just asking the chat if anybody can remember any female presidents in Hollywood. Because I certainly haven't been in the real one.
Well, we had a female prime minister for a bit.
Stacey Adams in Star Trek Discovery. That's a bit far fetched. Star Trek Discovery. That's dead to me.
I watched the first little bit of Star Trek Discovery, and I was totally pissed when Michelle Yeoh was like killed off right away. I was like, she's half the reason I fucking started watching this. Damn it, you know?
Don't think I got that far.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman in Mars Attacks. Yeah, but, hang on, but she wasn't present, was she?
Thought.
Or did they make her president at the end of the film after everything had been destroyed?
Oh, maybe. I can barely remember that movie.
Yeah, but politically, how did she become president? Because wasn't she? Oh no, I can't remember. Wasn't she the president's daughter?
What about Mary McDonald in Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah, but that wasn't even on Earth. Come on.
Well, they did get there.
Yeah, well, she was riddled with cancer by the time they got there. Does that? Well, that sounds like any normal president, doesn't it? You got health issues? Yes, we'll put you in charge.
Well, so far in our race to presidential glory, Morgan Freeman is kicking ass in this poll. Why is that still
with 30 votes?
Yeah.
Can't believe they voted for the black guy. Wow. you people are like modernistic and liberal. Hey.
Okay, here. Now we got the percentages. Oh no, wait. How do I bring that back? Fuck.
There can't be too many MAGA people in the chat. They allowed Freeman to become president.
Yeah. Or maybe they're just all drunk and doing Barack Obama over again. I just voted for a black guy. He fucking won?
No, it's because you slipped through. Well, they all think they're voting for Martin Freeman.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear,
that's funny. Okay, so yeah, Freeman's at 52%, Harrison Ford 16%, Pullman at 19%, and Kevin Kline is at 13%. So Morgan Freeman is walking away with this election right now.
Are we going to call it? Are we going to call this election?
Not yet.
Or should we wait? See, anyone can sneak up behind Freeman.
Yeah, well, PJ CNET might just sock a count up here and pull somebody into the lead, right?
What you mean? Just like the real election?
Yeah. I think Elon Musk just made a donation to one of the parties, so we'll have to see what happens now.
Stop the steal! Stop the steal! Stop the steal! Yeah, maybe if Harrison and Klein were accidentally, well, if they left the election now, and all those votes would then go to Pullman, and so he'd be in the lead now. Yeah,
that's right.
Oh,
right.
There could be some political shenanigans going on here.
Yeah, well, maybe we should put these guys in the ring and let them beat it out of each other and see. Too bad we don't have such a good AI that we could just instantly have that, right? Bill Pullman show up in his suit like he was fighting with the aliens, and Harrison Ford show up with his hat and his whip, Morgan Freeman shows up as God and just makes them all go poof.
Well, it's just someone finding the number for their agents, and we'll just call them up now and get them on the show, and we'll just do a virtual, fisticuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, between them. We'll do it. We'll do it. Well, they can't fight. So maybe we'll get them to decide who's going to become president by playing paper, scissors, and stone over the internet.
That'd be funny. Isn't that what Rochambeau is? Rock, paper, scissors? Isn't that what Rochambeau means?
Don't know. Never heard it before.
No?
Rochambeau.
Or is that when you kick each other in the nuts back and forth until somebody falls?
I don't think they gave that a name.
Well, I'll give it one now. Stupid.
Yeah. It's just called Ow.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Oh yeah, what's that from?
Big Bang Theory.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
That was very stupid.
You know what the best part about that show was the little title card at the very end of the show that always had some ridiculous crap on it.
Yeah, you had to pause it.
Yeah.
To read it.
Yeah. There's a website out there somewhere that has them all cataloged and whatnot, and even explains the odd thing if you don't get it. It's yeah.
Oh, good. That's what the world needs.
Yeah. The archaeologist in the distant future will be like, wow, Chuck Lorre was a really great philosopher for his people.
I do find it fascinating when you see something like that and you think, you know, always like a YouTube channel about somebody doing something, and you think, really, is that what you think is going to be your contribution to humanity?
Yeah.
Is a website that's got all the end cards.
Yeah. Or that fucking guy, Minty Comic Arts on YouTube. And all he does is read to you the IMDb facts about movies. For the love of God.
I used to watch a computer show back in the 80s on telly, and they would end their show with a down. Well, it was a loader for a game that would normally be, come from tape.
Okay.
So that their end of their show would be.
But you could record it and use it, right?
Yeah. That was the idea.
Awesome.
Now, I bet no one has got a website, cataloging all those.
Well,
probably a good job, really. Probably a lot of crap.
There's a guy, a retro guy on YouTube. What's he called? Perry Fractic. Retro Recipes. He's a Brit that lives in America, and he recently did this thing. But he recently did this thing where he recreated some software that was transmitted over the television, and you had to have some receiver thing that you could send away for to do it. And he had to rebuild it and recreated it, but he finally pulled it off. It was pretty cool.
Why?
Yeah, exactly. Right. The problem is I have a hard time watching his show now. When he first came out, he was pretty good, but now it's just all dog jokes, and his dog comes over and licks him, and I just puke. And
damn it! I just know how we're going to break the algorithm.
What?
We need a dog mascot.
Oh,
well, we did have a dog mascot. Still got the button for her.
Oh yeah. Here, we're
not playing the dog mascot in that.
There we go.
Hello, Dixie.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah. That's Dunk's poor past dog, Dixie.
We miss you.
That's so cute. We're supposed to use that when somebody says something in the chat really good. Like I use this one sometimes. Oh, I forgot, that's so loud. Wow, we got to turn that down. That's crazy.
Yeah.
If you don't recognize that woman, that's Captain Kirk's Conquest in season 2, episode 4.
No, he only went for the green ones.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He never went for the Andorians.
Yeah, that kind of look. Yeah. You're not wrong there. Something that must have bumped, because you notice when I hit it, it's not centered between us anymore. I must have like accidentally clicked and dragged that one around or something. Oh well. What you gonna do? Right?
Yeah, you're a technical fuck up. So what the hell? I tell you what. I was talking about techie stuff. I was watching a video today, which was a bit like a car crash, really, and it was some guy in the UK.
Is it one of ours then?
It's this one. He was dumpster diving in like a retail park sort of thing outside the back of a tech shop, and he was just like pulling out all this crap, and he had just like collecting cables and stuff. Yeah, I can recycle, or he could I can do that. Send that recycling, and it was like pulling phones out, all these old. Oh, there's a Nokia, and all this that, and the other, and you would have flipped your lid. Because he pulled out this massive tripod stand, really heavy one, and it's like just like the one I've got. And I was looking at that is a heavy duty telescope stand.
Oh,
and he pulled it out and he goes, "Well, I've got no need for that." Throws it back in. Then he pulls this other thing out. It was a mount for it. Then he pulled. I don't know what that is. Throw it back in. Then he pulled out this massive, like computer controlled, rig for a telescope, a Meade computer controlled thing. Don't know what that is. Throw it back in. Oh, look, here's a broken modem. I'll keep that. What the fuck are you doing? and he found the telescope bag, a really nice conditioned bag, a telescope stand bag, Meade written all down the side of it. Threw it away. He found a big box of stuff with all the Meade stuff. It had the CCD camera that goes into the Meade telescope.
Holy!
All these fittings,
like $5,000-$6,000 worth of gear, and he takes an old modem that's useless.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Oh my god! I hope his mother finally kicked him out of the house for that one.
It's funny because in the you can see it in the chat. Everyone going, "Oh my god! Oh
I know.
My god, that was a Meade telescope!" I know. It's worth about 5,000.
I got two of them. I got one.
What if you went back the next day?
Anybody who watched that video that lives in the area would have flipped out and ran there and fought each other for the stuff. I mean, we have two telescopes, one broken tripod. I'd love a camera adapter and a digital mount, but I'd also love a bank account that's actually full. So
No, but this was huge. This was like big, like for like a 2 meter long telescope.
Yeah. I would have loved that, right? Oh my god. What a dipshit. Oh my god. Here.
There was because it was like all these big boxes, and there was like lens mounts, lens adapters, and all these. I was thinking, even just those alone.
Yeah.
You could put on eBay for like 30-40 quid a piece.
Yeah. Here. Well, we got to give him the cat.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right? He gets the cat.
Oh, hilarious. Oh, but look, I found a broken Nokia.
Yeah. This one plays Snake, man.
There was this. Well, he did find a Nintendo DS that he pulled out and flipped it open and it switched on. It switched on, which was a good start. But he did find these really other strange things, with like a big box document case portfolio thing, and they opened it up and they got a screen on it, an LCD screen on the inside of this just cardboard document case. No idea what it is. He didn't know what it is either. And it's like, this is really interesting. This is really rare. What the hell is it? Oh, I'll just rip the screen out. Oh, great. And then he found it. He found another one. He pressed the button. The screen came on. It started playing stuff. And what did he do? He just rips the screen out of the
Oh
box.
my God.
I'm just thinking, those retro channels would have died for that. 'Cause,
LGR.
what the hell is it? We don't know. I know. I'll just pull the screen out and send it to a recycling center. Fuck.
LGR went nuts because he found one of those old Avon computers where it had a gun and you'd put it to your face and it would test your skin color and recommend and it was a full computer thing, and big case that opened, and he lost his shit because he found one of those. This guy is such a moron. Wow.
That's so stupid. I mean, he found the Ark of the Covenant. Thought it would make a nice house plant there.
Yeah.
He just died when he opened it. Unfortunately, melted his face off.
What a jerk!
I know.
Wow. Like if you're into retro stuff and whatnot, there's no way that you don't have a cell phone. So when you find something that's really strange, why would you not look it up first? I mean, it's just so ridiculous. Unbelievable.
I mean, he loaded all the stuff up in his van, so it's not like he was like short on space.
Yeah, but maybe he drove it down to the river where he lives, right?
But it's like the Meade telescope and all that sort of. Take the fucking stuff, find out what it is, then get rid of it.
I know.
Don't just go. I don't know what that is. I'll chuck it away.
Yeah.
I don't. Here's somebody's shoes, hardly worn. I'll take those. Oh, there's some trousers. They've been worn. Oh, I'll keep that.
Yeah, here's some Ginch with only one skid mark. There's room for more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Listen, I found a dildo. It looks like it's been used like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
I'll
it's only got 3 teeth marks in it. It's fine.
It's only got the shit stayed up a couple of inches. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my God, man. Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, so stupid. People are crazy. Yeah. Very weird. Very weird indeed.
Talking of crazy, was Morgan Freeman is still at 50%. Should we give it to him?
Well, how long's it's been up for 28 minutes. So let's give it a little bit longer. Remember to get your vote in for president, because we fired Donald Trump and you've got your pick of Bill Pullman, Harrison Ford, Martin Freeman, or Kevin Kline. We're electing a Hollywood president.
Kevin Kline isn't doing very well, and he was like the nicest one out of the bunch of them.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you, it doesn't count.
Nice guys finish last, man. Well, it's true right now. Nice guys finish last. Trump won. There you go.
Are you calling Kamala Harris a nice guy?
Nice person. It still applies. How many YouTube videos go, "Hey guys, welcome back to the channel," and they're not talking to men only, right? Guys is becoming a universal term for people. It's true.
I thought it was suckers.
What?
I thought it was suckers.
Oh, fuckers, suckers. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, I said Martin Freeman again. Jesus Christ. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, sometimes there's all you can do is crack another beer.
You could always.
Anybody notice? Here, check it out. Hold on. Anybody notice this? I pulled a Canty Luden and I got my own little Yoda in the corner.
Damn you.
Frith in the chat there. I voted for Gordon Freeman. Oh yeah. What's that? Half-Life? Isn't that Half-Life?
I don't know.
I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Thought so. I like that game. That was one of the last video games I properly played. No. Well, I did play like Civilization 2 recently.
Yeah, but you're not civilized. How's
No,
that
I'm
work?
not. That's why I, literally just ran the board like I was Trump. The Ghetto Cat. Which one?
So if Donald Trump played a board game, what game do you think he would play?
Monopoly.
Monopoly?
Yeah.
And he'd cheat.
Yeah. He had a board game. It failed miserably. It was The Art of the Deal.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was
he had
that like a
board game.
spin-off? Was that a spin-off from his show, TV show?
What I seen the advertisement online recently, and it looked pretty old. Like I think it's a good 20 years ago or so. I wouldn't doubt he brought it out around the same time that Trivial Pursuit became popular, just because he was like, well, I could do that too, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah, he seems to like his merch.
Yeah.
You hear about it, you hear about his crypto.
That crypto thing is just a way of people channeling money to him for political favors, and that thing will crash hard later and nobody will complain or care except for the dumbass young people who thought it was a good idea because they saw it on TikTok or something. You guys would have been better off if TikTok had just stayed off the air.
Yeah, it might have been handy to get in there on the first day and buy the crypto when it was like worth nothing, and then by afternoon when it's gone up, sell it.
Yeah, this is going to be the same as when people did the whole, what was that video game store that got pumped up on the stock market just because people were being jerks about it? What was that one?
Oh,
GameStop or something?
Yeah, it sounds familiar. I know we ran the story on it.
Yeah.
Don't expect me to remember shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That costs extra.
I only have enough room in my head for what we're talking about at the moment. Everything just, dribbles out one ear. That's why I wear these, so you don't see it happening, right? Yeah. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Trump is like the most criminal. He makes Nixon look like a choir boy, And I don't mean with like slurpy or anything like that. I mean the normal definition.
Yeah. You don't mean him fucking the priest or anything like that.
Yeah.
Trump is the priest.
Oh man.
The Pope.
Yeah. I mean, what's his name? Carter passes away. The flags are supposed to be at half-mast for mourning fallen president. And Trump put a hissy fit out. How dare you have flags at half-mast for my inauguration? But, sir, a former president passed. I don't give a fuck. That's
don't bring him back alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Switch him back on again.
Yeah, dig that bitch up until I'm done. This is about me, damn it.
Do a weekend at Bernie's thing with him. Just put him in a chair and have it with the inauguration.
Because somebody
like all the stars are going to be there.
And somebody that's self-centered is the perfect person to be in charge, because obviously they're going to work for the benefit of everyone. So lame, man. So lame.
Can't believe Snoop Dogg is going to be at his inauguration.
What?
Snoop Dogg is going to do some kind of, I think he's doing a gig at the party or whatever.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Snoopy. I mean, yes, you've been advertising all kinds of shit on the TV and selling out so bad, but come on. I thought you had a little bit more integrity than that.
Wow, no doubt.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, he lost all integrity when he starts doing Just Eat adverts, for takeaways.
Does he?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Snoopy. You silly sod.
Yeah. Yeah. I was never a fan of his. That way he raps to me is just
a bit loose.
The only reason he was cool at all, in my view, was to young people who were like, "Oh, you hear what he's saying? That's amazing. I love him." Yeah.
Yeah, we can say that stuff too.
Exactly. You know.
Mhm. But we just think it's better if we didn't. It's beneath us.
Yeah,
To
but
to say rude words and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah. Put Snoop Dogg up against Chuck D from Public Enemy, and I'm sorry, there's no competition. Chuck D is really good, and Snoop was popular.
Yeah. I'd like to see Snoop Dogg up against like a big dog, like a Doberman or something, or
Yeah.
those XL bully dogs that everybody's going, oh, scary dogs. Yeah, I'd like to see who'd be able to tear the neck out of each other first.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put money on Snoop Dogg.
No, I don't think so. You know,
he wouldn't mind because he'll be high.
Yeah. That's one thing I'll say about him. I was always a fan of his. I don't give a shit if it's illegal. I'm a stoner. Fuck off. I didn't mind that at all.
You can imagine seeing him in a massive fur coat and a big pink suit and a big reefer stogie.
Wasn't that the Oscars last year or something?
No, the inauguration.
Oh, yeah. Showing up like a disco pimp, Speaking of drugs, though, Biden did what I think is a really good thing, and he pardoned a shit ton of people who are sitting in jail for like 20, 30-year sentences for drug offenses that would only, if they would even get you in trouble now, would get you in trouble for very little. And he set a whole whack of those folks free. And I totally agree with that. America used to have this weird thing. If you were caught with powder cocaine, you would get, let's say, a year. I mean, I don't know what it is, but just so we have a number, right? And if you were caught with crack cocaine, you would get 5 times the jail time.
Right.
But you can just take powder cocaine and cook it into crack cocaine. It's very easy to do. And so that was a really stupid time in America's bullshit war on drugs. Now, I'm not saying cocaine's good. Don't get the wrong idea. There is so expensive. You don't get anywhere near as a high off it that you do from having like a few beers or something. You just get this annoying, I'm going to tell you about my father for like 45 minutes right now because I'm really in the mood to talk about it and you're going to listen thing. And I don't get it. And it's very expensive. I don't advocate that at all. But
no, but it will be coming up on our cooking show coming up soon.
Oh,
Cooking with Dawson. Yeah.
But there was a lot of people that were just pardoned by Biden who were like serving long sentences over marijuana offenses. And I'm not talking about right. I'm not talking about like if they had some massive plantation growing it and stuff, but just somebody who was caught with like a pocket full of dope doing 5, 6, 7-year bits. What the fuck?
If you think about it, though, it must extend to all kinds of crimes. Like if you commit a murder these days, you get wrapped on the knuckles and sent home.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a badge and an ankle bracelet.
There's a comment in the chat. Crack was a waste of good cocaine. I know a lot of people that would agree with that. You can't snort crack off of the body of an exquisitely beautiful woman while you're drunk at an after-hours bar. I'm just saying.
Or an ugly one.
Sure. I bet it's happened.
I'm just sure they look better the more you snort it.
But yeah, I don't agree with those hard sentences that were handed out to people that weren't doing hard crime. And, like it was ridiculous. So I agree with what he did there. I'm glad he did that,
Yes, it's interesting that, there isn't a kind of like readdressing of sentencing, for people who have long sentences like that.
I can't understand.
I've never really thought about it until you mentioned it.
Yeah,
I mean, must happen a lot.
Yeah, when the courts or the laws and the government agree, wait a minute, we're going to lighten up on this now. That's not such a big deal like we thought before. Why doesn't anybody look back and go, we got 60 people sitting in jail for years over that right now. We better act quick and get them out, right?
Yeah.
Right? But prison in America and some in Canada now is private industry. So
yeah.
Right? I'm sure
there's
there's
them in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
That's some screwed up shit, man. How could jail be private industry? That's the most screwed up thing. Up in Canada,
especially when they end up using them for like slave labor and stuff, for industry and stuff.
Yeah, but actually, they barely do.
Diabolical.
But that's when they barely do. And we got this thing in Canada. We call it the Department of Corrections. As if the department is there to help correct the behavior and make sure that these people can be integrated into society. I know that's a shitty term, properly afterwards, right? The desire and the skills to have a job instead of and whatnot. But there's no correction in this. You lock them into tiny little places, 2 or 3 people in a tiny room. A little living area with like metal picnic tables and one TV that the toughest guy in the room gets to control and stuff. There's no correction there. These people should be taught skills and jobs, and these things could be taught in an environment where society benefits from them learning, like in America with the license plates. But take it further. What? I don't understand why these people just get to sit around and watch TV all day on what they call the range, where they could actually be doing something. So when you spend 2 years in jail, you get out, and what are you going to do? Hang out and commit crime, or use your new woodworking skills to go get a job worth $25 an hour, right? And if people came out of jail with real skills and whatnot, then people wouldn't look at them and go, fucking convict, I'm not hiring you. They'd be like, hey, I know these guys have been trained well. I actually want them in. How hard can it be?
Back to Morgan Freeman again, getting in the Shawshank. Yeah, I had a friend in the guitar community who worked with prison inmates in the United States. And he sent me like an ashtray that was made out of an old license plate made by some prisoner that he was working with. Just it's really cool. I mean, I don't know what to do with it,
right?
But I don't use it as an ashtray. I'm not going to spoil it. I just use it for keeping guitar bits in when I was like doing.
But if they
setups and stuff,
if they were doing it properly, there would be a shop. And all the vehicles for the jail and stuff would be maintained by the inmates. And when they get out, they now know how to work on cars. I mean, I can come up with this all fucking day, man. Right?
I think we've got a better system in the UK. Okay, go on.
I will say that you got some hardcore hardened people that are just going to be like killer, brutal son of a bitches for the rest of their lives, right?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that hard for psychologists, social, whatever, to suss them out and go, you know what? It's just not, put them in jail, right? I get that. It's not for everybody, but
well, that's what I was going to say. We do have a reasonably good system in the UK for you would use the word correction, and giving people a better path. But I was going to say add on to that, but some just can't be fixed.
That's right. You got some person who spent a bunch of years in jail for like creepy, awful sex crimes and whatnot. They spend 15 years in jail. The parole board finally goes, we think you've learned your lesson and you're fixed, and they let you out. 6 months later, they do it again. Why? Because sitting in jail doesn't fix anyone. That's the dumbest thing. You take any of these people on the parole board and lock them up for 5 years and tell me if they're going to be a good person after. The fuck, man.
Yeah, they'll learn how to pick locks and break safes.
You put a person in with a bunch of people that have been busted. Now you're learning from the losers, and what happens is they get out and they go and do it, right?
They've learned new skills.
Yeah.
Like how not to get caught.
Yeah, but but you're learning from somebody who it's so stupid, right? It's oh my God. Yeah. But it's so stupid. It doesn't help at all, right? It doesn't help at all. All it does is make it worse. And it's got to the point in our area where people get busted for decent crimes, They get released the next day on their own recognizance. They don't even have to post bail. And it takes a year and a half for the court case to go through. And in the end, the judge is like, I hope that you finally learned your lesson. Oh, yeah, they got a rap sheet as tall as me. They continue and constant get busted. And all they have to do is go, but Your Honor, I know I'm a fuck up and I'm trying. Okay, I'll give you a chance to try. Seriously?
Yeah, but it's the modern day. What they should do is, as soon as you go into a prison program, they should be teaching you how to become a YouTuber or an influencer, or maybe just like set up your OnlyCons account.
Only cons.
Oh no! Think of it. If you had a channel which is like your OnlyCons.
Yeah.
And oh god, the women would love it. Oh, I can change him. I can make a good man out of. It's like trying to turn Darth Vader onto the light side. I can change him.
I know there's good in him.
Yeah. I'm the one. I'll fix him. They'll love it. And the cons would love it. They're raking shitloads of money and go, well, I'm not going back to crime again. This is a lot easier to rob people.
Yeah.
I'm doing it officially now with an accountant.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man, But so jail, we've solved that. What else can we fix for everybody, right?
Well, we still got to fix the presidency. So
okay. Well, I think we can here, we'll do one last shout out for the poll. So we got a poll up in the top. Give it a click. You've got your choice between 4 Hollywood presidents. We've got Bill Pullman, Harrison Ford, Morgan Freeman, and Kevin Kline. Morgan Freeman is winning at 47%. Bill Pullman's coming up with 24. Harrison's at 16, and Kevin Kline's hanging out in the bottom with 13. Give us your votes, and we'll see where we end up. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I'm gonna win, motherfuckers. I'm gonna win. You wait till you get a load of me.
Yeah, Gareth in the chat there. Yeah, I finally did it. Brain fart over.
You're calling Morgan Cars next. Morgan three-wheeler.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's so yeah, you can vote for Morgan +4 right now.
Mordor Friedman.
Yeah. I like Morgan's. I'm a fan. Not the 3-wheeler one, but the other ones. Yeah, even that cross-eyed one that Clarkson hated. I thought that was awesome.
The cross-eyed one.
Yeah. Yeah, here. You don't know which one I mean? Hold on. I think I could get a picture up. Hold on. Literally, I'm going to search cross-eyed Morgan.
You'll get Morgan Freeman again.
No, I'll get it. Watch. I'm sure of it. Yeah, look. Hold on here. I forgot to set up my capture here. 1 second. But as soon as I put it in, it come right up. There we go. See, the cross-eyed Morgan. I wasn't kidding, man. Yeah. But it's an awesome car. The Morgan Arrow 8. That's it.
Yeah. I hope they didn't set that up with self-driving.
But look at that, man.
The Magoo of the motor world.
Yeah. That's a sweet set of wheels, man.
It just needs some glasses on it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I saw a thing the other day.
You can stand in front of it with your cameraman and the host for a YouTube channel, and you look at each other and you're like, is the car looking at you or looking at me?
It's looking at your butt. I saw a thing the other day. Someone is like making special like bumpers for the MX-5 that makes it into a smiley face.
Yeah, but the MX-5 is already a smiley face.
No. This is literally like Cars smiley face type thing. Yeah, hysterical.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. MX-5.
And when I say Cars, I mean the movie Cars.
Yeah.
Obviously, it is a car. So saying Cars doesn't really bloody help with the definition.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it in here.
Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to. It just showed up somewhere. I can't remember where. Somewhere on Facebook in a post or something.
See, this one looks pretty excited about something. This one here. I think something just went up its tailpipe.
It's one good tooth.
Yeah. Oh, that spent its life in Alabama.
I tell you, that's what I look like with having bum sex.
Oh,
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice one, Shaggy.
Heather Wiley in the chat's like, those fucking fake eyelashes on the cars. Up here in Canada, if you see fake eyelashes on a car, they're on a VW Bug, the new reissue retro one. And it always has the little vase with a flower in the dash as well. I can't stand that.
It is funny.
Oh. I always wondered if you're at like highway speed, would those things change the sound as it goes over like, the car? Would it make more wind noise or anything? Yeah.
I would imagine you wouldn't care.
Oh, you would though. Car manufacturers.
No, you would. No, you would.
Yeah. No, but your average
person driving it wouldn't.
No, that's not true though, because car manufacturers are careful about the air going over the fenders and the mirrors and stuff, because as cars have been getting newer and quieter, you hear that shit more, man, and they have to worry about it. Like when Toyota switched to start doing a few electric cars like the Prius and whatnot, they had to come up with an entirely new windshield wiper motor because the sound of it was atrocious, but nobody ever noticed before because you never wash your window or wipe your windows when the engine isn't running, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. They had to completely rethink. And that's why some of the earlier electric cars, look at the weird headlights and stuff they had. It was all about sculpting the air to make sure that the car just wasn't annoying. Yeah, it was pretty neat. I mean, a Prius is still annoying. It doesn't matter, but speaking of the Prius, though, I gotta say, well done, Toyota, because the first Prius just looked stupid, so that everybody knew you were driving the kind of car that somebody drove because they loved the smell of their own farts. But the new Prius,
I don't remember that in the brochure.
It's South Park joke. But the new Prius is actually just a good-looking car. Finally, right? It doesn't look stupid. Yeah.
Why does it look like a Jag?
No, well, at least not like that new thing that they're calling a Jag. That whole Jaguar rebrand thing. Excuse me while I puke.
That thing. It looked like it was something that was designed for, what's her name from Thunderbirds to drive? Lady Penelope.
Did you see
she sells off the pink Rolls Royce and buys a Jag.
Did you see that whole thing where Jag does the rebranding video? I kept thinking Miley Cyrus was going to swing by on a wrecking ball, and it was just a new video released. I had no idea what was going on, man.
Yeah. Get rid of the most iconic part of the car completely. The Jaguar logo. Get rid of that and just some font. Some font.
They went from the Leaper to the growler to pastels and
I've been out with a few growlers.
yeah. That's what the second Jag logo, the flat one, the growler, that's what they called it.
Mm.
Yeah. I know. I get it. There
I
was
miss the days. I miss the days of hood ornaments. Just having like a deadly death trappy thing just strapped to the body
exactly.
of your car.
The kind of thing that would impale.
Pointy.
Yeah, the kind of thing that would impale that stupid peasant that dared get in the way of you driving, right?
Oh.
It's funny, in the modern day, the newest Rolls Royces, they still have the spirit of ecstasy, but you're not legally allowed to have something stupid like that in the hood anymore. So as soon as the car starts to move, it just disappears down.
It retracts.
Yeah. I remember I was like 13 years old or something, and we used to run around ripping the hood ornaments off like Chryslers and Lincolns and stuff. So I'm not surprised they stopped that.
Like Indiana Jones in the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, hanging on to it.
I'm taking that Mercedes badge. I'm having it.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it into I'm going to make a medallion out of it, like the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Do you remember that when everyone who owned a Volkswagen was losing their badges because all the kids were ripping them out?
Yeah.
I wonder if the Beastie Boys even thought that through when they first wearing that bloody thing around there. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, well,
wearing that Volkswagen thing around his neck. I wonder if he even thought it through.
Well, looking back, somebody got fired because in publicity and artist management, A&R, somebody didn't see that was going to be a problem, right? Somebody got in shit for that for sure, man.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here. I just got to toss something in the oven for Felix. Otherwise, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Well, be careful what you toss in there. You can't just toss any old thing in there because, A, you'll get arrested, and B, Felix won't like that. It's funny. I was just going to say the same thing. Oh, just hang on a minute. I'll be back. No. Yeah, you got to fuck off instead. Okay. So I'm going to cover it for you. Yeah. We're still, Morgan, what's his name? Captain Morgan. He's still going strong. 51%. We've got 41 votes. How many people have we got watching? Oh, we nearly got all the votes in from the entire nation of the Shills Live. Yeah, not doing too bad. Better than the United States did on their vote. The percentage of population who decided to put some votes in, but yeah, we'll go with that. I think Morgan will be happy. I think Harrison would be pissed off though. Pullman comes in now second, 22%. Yeah, the ex-pilot was Pullman any good as a president? Independence Day, was he that good? Do not know. Don't know what his policies were. All I know, he wasn't too fond of illegal aliens. Probably closed up that border pretty sharpish, They're coming through Mexico. Bloody aliens. Oh, well. Oh, dear. El Presidente Morgan. Yes. All hail. All hail, President Morgan. God, I've got God knows who some of these pictures. In my avatar switchy thingy, where I can put some faces. I put in Morgan Freeman in the search term. There's some faces here. Who's this? Who the fuck is this? Is that Morgan Freeman? Does that look like Morgan Freeman to you? That's not Morgan Freeman. Stupid thing. That's not. Is that Morgan Freeman? Yeah. It's a sexy Morgan Freeman. Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got for time here? We've been live an hour and 50. So we should call it. So, yeah, we're going to call the election.
Dead on arrival.
We're going to call the election. And in last place, we have Kevin Klein at 12%. In third place, we have Harrison Ford at 15%.
Oh,
In
Harrison.
second place, Bill Pullman at 22%. But clear winner and your choice for president of the United States is Morgan Freeman himself, 51% of the vote.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna, let's go walk with the penguins. Yeah.
It was
We're
March.
going to take Greenland. We're going to take Greenland. We're going to take Canada. We're going to invade Mexico. Oh, you just wait till I just come up with my insane ideas.
All right, there we go. See, so it doesn't matter who takes office; they're megalomaniacs. It's just bound to happen, I guess.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Could have been worse. It is worse. We have Trump.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to just say, like, who'd want a Hollywood star to become president? Oh, no, hang on a minute. Ronald Reagan.
The actor?
Yeah, we got Donald Trump. I say we.
We do.
I would say you, but you don't.
But we do. We were already in the start of a trade war with the stupid son of a bitch. So, to be honest, the idea of Canada not having to worry because it's not our country, you guys elected Trump, not us, doesn't really apply. It kind of sucks for us too right now.
No, I think it's time for Canada to invade.
John Chrétien.
Push those borders out.
Jean Chrétien, a former prime minister of Canada, he did an interview just a few days ago, and it was so amazing. One of the things he said was, we've had problems with America before, and we went to war. We burned down the White House. So, and he was just being a joker, right? He's 91 years old. He's so on fire in the interview. It's not funny, but and he was really entertaining, but he did point out that, and very well, because he was also the finance minister and the minister of trade or something. Like, he had been in government for years, right? The trade war will do nobody any good as it pertains to the citizens of said countries. And that is a fact. There's no winners here except for the rich. Nobody else wins.
Don't you worry about it. We'll help you out. The good old UK will help Canada out. We'll start sending ships through with supplies. Yeah, all the syrup you can eat. It won't be maple syrup. It'll be golden syrup. You have to put up with that. We'll say with bacon. It won't be Canadian bacon. It'll be British bacon. It might be Danish bacon. But we'll keep the home fires burning. We'll supply you as World War III starts to develop, and United Kingdom, Australia, the rest of Europe, Canada, Mexico, and everybody else in the world starts to rally up to take on the American empire.
Well, here, you know how there's the BRICS thing growing with all the powers of evil? Mm-hmm. We need a new one, TRICS, and it's against Trump. That's why we changed it to a T. And yeah, it'll just be all the countries that just can't stand the fact that we're going to have to deal with this orange shit gibbon fuck for I personally don't, I believe that he won't last a full term. I don't think it's going to work for him. I think he's going to fuck up so badly that it will end in disaster. But is that a good end? So. Is that a good result? Is having him screw up so bad that he gets removed from office better than him just not screwing up so bad and lasting 4 years?
Yeah, because you end up having to put all the idiots that he's appointed in charge instead. Can't win.
Yeah, Proud Boys, or the what are they called? The whatever they are, that group of idiots that stormed the Capitol Hill and whatnot. Imagine they'll be the new security force for the White House, right?
Oh yeah, that's coming. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
His own little personal fucking army. Oh my god.
Oath keepers. That's
things the things that are gonna happen. Oh
yeah.
god.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Oath Keepers. Proud Boys are a Canadian group of the same assholes.
There'll be no late night television anymore because all those people will be in prison. All the newspapers will be shut down. Never mind losing TikTok. The internet will not go any further than America.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Everybody will be forced by law to have McDonald's on Sunday night.
You know that sort of like the hunt for Red October. I just wonder how many American fleets will be like sailing out, and the captain's going, right, if you're not with me, just get off the ship right now because we are not going to be under that command of that moron.
Yeah.
We're going to Russia because it's safer to hand ourselves over to the Russians.
Yeah, that's where they treat people properly. Damn it!
And we're better than here. At least you can buy eggs.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to mortgage your house for them, but you can get them, right? No. So
it's going to be a strange next 4 years. Really.
It damn well is. Let's give a big shout out to the team here. We got PJ CNET on the Shills account. We got Shayna Caldwell and Super Chat Matt supporting the team. Team's a big thing on YouTube, guys. Without the right people behind you, you're absolutely screwed. There's no way Dunk and I can do what we do and watch the chat and all that other crap, man. Without people backing you up, you're fucked. No.
Yeah, don't say things with like the right people behind you. You might be screwed because if you've got people behind you, you're probably going to get screwed anyway.
Yeah. Every time I try to tie my shoes, I end up face first in a set of stairs, man. Fuck.
But at least you smile. Yeah, so thanks everybody. Thanks for everybody for all your donations and all those lovely things, super chats, and well, obviously not super chats, but the equivalents of. And don't forget to if hands up if you're not subscribed to the 42 Show channel, because if you're not subscribed, you're a very, very naughty boy and you need a damn good spanking. And we'll come around and sort that out. So just get on it.
Oh, I can't wait.
We need to get these channels up.
And remember, if you're spanking somebody you love, you should do it with a finger sticking out.
What, little finger? Well, like little pinky.
It just depends. I mean, it depends on where you bend that thing, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah. That's different kind of smacking.
It is indeed. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Remember, it's not so much who the president is, it's how much you despise him that counts.
A lot.
Oh, whack. It's about this much because it's not my country. It's not my country.
He'll be invading us next. I don't snotty git.
Oh, God.
Mm.
Well, at least, for people that sell orange paint, they're going to be doing really well for a couple of years.
God.
Take care, everybody. See ya.
You know when you've been tangoed.